What's good, gun family? Urban Gun Reviews, and today on the channel I'll be doing a review and first shots of the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. Let's check it out.
One of these, he gon' let the 2-3. Please don't let one of these. Black TRP, you don't want one of these.
Alright, so we got the PSA Dagger with the Vortex Venom red dot. It's a 9mm. We got 17 round mags, I got P mags, I got Glock mags, I got the 15 round mag, 115 round mag. Also got these mag sleeves from what's it, Bloody Wheels. You can get them on the website or whatever. But I'm gonna try the 17 round mags with the mag sleeve. These are P mags. The P mags got the mag sleeve. The Glock mags do not have mag sleeves. Alright, so I'm gonna try the Glock mag first. Let's see. You see, you got that gap right there. What you get. Red dot is on. So
go for the middle left.
Huh?
The middle left.
Middle left?
The middle left. Let's stay right here and watch.
Optic is off as a shot low. Try a couple more rounds. Definitely off. Slap back on the last round. And I'm shooting at the middle, I'm hitting high. The optic is off, so I'm gonna have to cycle the optic. Second time, walk back on the last round. That was with P-Mag. First time was with the Glock mag. So the PSA Dagger that I have is the compact model. It's a 9mm pistol with extreme carry, cut, and doctor slide. And it has a threaded barrel, and this model came with a Vortex Venom 3 MOA red dot. The slide color is a two-tone sniper green. Sniper green is the color of this, and I really like the sniper green. The Dagger is a striker fired 9mm pistol with an overall length of 7.65 inches and a stainless steel barrel length of 4.5 inches. A threaded barrel with a DLC coating, 2 times tall front and rear sights, and a polymer frame and optic cut. Now the Palmetto State Armory Dagger is a Glock clone. That's what it's considered. A lot of people call it a Glock clone because they use the Glock Gen 3 pattern, the 3-pin system. There's a lot of other Glock clones out there. They got the Zev, you got Shadow Systems, you got the Dagger, and you know, a whole bunch of other ones if you want to look into them. But I decided to go with this one just mainly because of the price option. Now the base model of the Dagger is like $299. Being that I got this one with the threaded barrel and the optic, it came to like 500 and something bucks.
Oh Lord!
Which to me was worth it, you know, because it was something a little different. I like the sniper green and whatnot. Now what comes in the box, you get the Dagger pistol, you get one 15-round magazine, the Vortex Venom red dot, a soft pistol case, the instruction manual, a pistol lock, and extra screws for your optic with Allen keys. Let's talk about the feel of the PSA Dagger. Now it's a pretty sturdy built pistol, you know what I mean? It's not like flimsy or cheap feeling or anything like that. It does have the Glock Gen 3 style of build. The palm swell in it is thick, and you're not gonna be able to tell from here, but the palm swell is really thick, and it makes it, for me, which I have bigger hands, hard to really be able to get a nice snug purchase on the gun. But it's not the worst I ever felt, but it is uncomfortable to me. It kind of reminds me of my SIG P320 M18, and that's the reason why I switched out the grip on that gun, because I felt like the palm swell was just a little too thick, and it was uncomfortable. The undercut under here, under the trigger undercut right here, is uncomfortable to me, and this is the finger groove in it, which makes it kind of uncomfortable. And while shooting it, I kind of got that feel too, you know, just having it under there, and the friction from shooting, it wasn't a comfortable feeling after, you know, a few hundred rounds. That really started to dig into your finger, and this undercut really starts to dig into your middle finger. So it's not that comfortable of a experience when it came to shooting for me. The grip texture was really good. It's kind of like sandpaper-ish texture, aggressive, but not too aggressive. I actually like the texture feel. I'm a real big guy when it comes to texture. I like, you know, nice aggressive textures, and I believe that the texture to this is a solid feeling texture. So when it comes to the texture, it's probably one of the plus points of it. But the palm swell, I'm really not a fan of it at all. The slash serrations on here are deep enough to where you can get a good, you know, purchase on them from the front slash serrations or the rear slash serrations. So I would definitely say that those are deep enough and really good when it comes to being able to rack the slide. I don't feel like the slide is too hard to rack, so for, you know, weak-handed people or people who are not used to racking slides, I'm not feeling like this is something that would be difficult to put in battery and stuff like that. Other than that, you got a pretty beefy size mag release. You got a hinge trigger, Glock takedown levers, and a slide stop that is not ambidextrous, but mostly, like I said, it's a decent feeling firearm. We also have the rail for a light, and it is a like Glock style rail with the one you get the one little bar across to fit a light or something in there, and it is optics ready. So if you do not want the Vortex Venom, you can just get it optics ready. You don't have to get it with the Vortex Venom. You just get it optic ready, put your own optic on here, and they do have taller sights that you can use on here as well. But overall, like I said, the feel is a good feel for this handgun. The Dagger comes with the 15-round magazine, which fits in and it's kind of flush. You got sort of a little flared mag well here, and you get the little cuts right here to be able to pull your mag out in case you get a mag stuck. It also fits the 17-round magazines, which go in, which leave this little gap, which I'm not a fan of at all, and I think it looks kind of stupid and could cause malfunctions if this is pressed on probably with too much force or something like that. I believe that you can probably cause malfunctions with the 17-round magazine just because of the little extra room that you get and the wiggle room that you get. But that is your options. These also fit Glock 30-round magazines, And this is a maybe ETS or something like that. I forget what the name of it is, but a Glock 33 round magazine, and well, not a Glock. It's not a Glock brand, but it fits 33 round sticks, and you can fit actual Glock magazines in there as well. 17 round magazine fits, so you do have a nice variety of magazines that will run in the Dagger. Now, I talked about the cut in the frame that I'm really not feeling at all. And for the 15 round magazine, it gives you a little, area that you can grip it onto and rip the mag out if you need to rip the mag out. But for the 17 round mags, which I explained earlier, is I didn't like that extra meat that it left down there. And I believe that it could cause malfunctions if you're pressed on the magazine too hard. So other than it being ugly, I ran across a YouTube channel, and it's Bloody Wills, who was selling a product, which is these mag sleeves. It's these mag sleeves, and they go on your 17 round magazines, not your 15. They don't fit for the 15. They go on your 17 round magazines, and they fit like that to give it a more full look. You lose that gap that you had, and makes it look a lot better. Now, these fit the 17 round P mags, and they fit the 17 round Glock mags. So they fit both of the magazines. They look a lot better, and I really prefer these than that gap that you're left with the 17 round mag without the sleeve. So his name is Bloody Wills. I'll leave a link in the description, or maybe I won't, but I did do a video on this, so you can check out the video of that and find out where you can actually get those mag sleeves for your Dagger. Reliability is one of, if not the most important factor when it comes to a firearm, especially if it's going to be a carry option for you. I couldn't say that I would recommend the Dagger right out of the box though. There was a few cycling issues during my range visit that I really would have to worry about. It didn't seem to be any particular magazine that wasn't feeding properly, so I honestly couldn't pinpoint the issue. A few times there was the 15 round mag, then it was the Glock mag, then it was the P mag, so maybe it wasn't just a mag issue, but more of a gun or an ammo related issue. I wasn't shooting anything super hot, just 115 and 124 grain. Before I write the Dagger off though, I'm gonna have to lube it and take it out again with those same mags and see if there's any issues. I didn't lube the Dagger up the first time I took it to the range, as I don't usually lube up most of my guns the first time that I go shooting them, just because I want to see how they run and how they cycle straight out the box. I couldn't find anything about a break-in period, but who knows if that's a thing or not. I shot the Dagger sideways, one-handed, strong hand, one-handed, weak hand, and upside down, and only had one failure to cycle. That happened while I was shooting it sideways, but after a quick tap, it was back into the game. So my thoughts on carrying the Dagger, I would say that it's a no-go as of right now. It would have to go through at least 800 to 1,000 rounds with little to no failures before I would say that this could be a reliable carry option for me. So my final thoughts on the PSA Dagger is it worth your money? I'll say that. Is it worth your money? And I'll say absolutely. For the price point that it come in at, around 300 bucks, I don't think that you can beat it. Especially for somebody who needs a budget option, somebody who wants to get something that's similar to the Glock profile. I don't think you can beat it for this price point. Now, a lot of people want to compare it to a Glock and say, oh, the Dagger is better than a Glock, or it has the features that a Glock should have, or, I would get this over a Glock. And that, to me, is false. Like, this is nothing close to a Glock. Maybe the design when it came to internals, or the frame, or the grip, or whatever, the slide, whatever, all of that stuff, okay. But reliability and the key functions, the key things that you would want in a gun, no, they're not anywhere the same. They're not in the same ballpark. And that's fine with me. I'm good with that. Because when I buy a Glock, I know what I'm getting. And when you buy a Dagger, you know what you're getting. You're getting a budget-friendly gun. That's what this is. So don't buy a Dagger thinking that you're going to get Glock reliability. You're not. Don't buy a Dagger thinking that you're getting a gun that's on the level of a Glock. No, you're not. You're getting a budget option that wants to be in the conversations with Glock. It uses Glock parts and stuff like that, but it's not a Glock. Okay, so we got that out the way. It's not a Glock. Nowhere near a Glock. Not in Glock ballpark or anything like that. I didn't buy my Dagger to replace any of my Glocks. I bought the Dagger really to test out a gun in this price point that a lot of people are going crazy about. And for real, this gun is not an easy gun to come by sometimes. Like, the website is just swamped. They're out of stock a lot of times. As soon as they hit the site, they're gone. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on it. I think the craze kind of slowed down a little bit, but I was able to get my hands on one. And I'm not totally against the Dagger. Like, it has some good things, but it has some things that I don't like. All right, mainly being this grip, the thickness in it, the mag cut, the trigger undercut, stuff like that is stuff I can get over. I can not really care about that. The reliability is something that I can't really waver on. I can't overlook the reliability. When I buy a gun, I want it to work every time. Reality is, a lot of guns don't work every time. But especially when you're thinking of a carry option, you want your carry option to be something that is dependable. Something that if you need to use it, your family's life's on the line and you need to defend them, your life's on the line and you need to defend your life, you need it to be reliable. This straight out the box, for the rounds that I put through it so far, I couldn't call it that. I couldn't say that it's reliable. Like I said, I want to take it out again, lube it up, put some more rounds through it, and maybe down the line it might pull through. But as of right now, I couldn't say that this would be a carry option. So like I said, I'm not willing to just completely write it off, but there's more that I need to see from this, a lot more reliability that I need to see from this before I can recommend it to anybody to carry. You should always shoot your guns before you consider them as a carry option. I know a lot of people don't do it, but it's something that I would heavily consider before carrying this as my EDC or a gun that I might consider to have to save my life one day. It's Urban Gun Reviews. If this video helped you in any way or you just enjoy my content, you can let me know by clicking the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that by clicking on my logo in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you're not following me on all social media sites, all that information is in the description. And as always, gun family, stay blessed, stay strapped.
You don't want one of these bitches, black TRP bitches. You don't want one of these bitches. You gon' let the 2-3 bitches. You gon' let one of these bitches, black TRP bitches. You don't want one of these bitches. He gon' let the 2-3 bitches. Please don't let one of these bitches, black TRP bitches. You don't want one of these.